Guys, on today's podcast is our first podcast that we're shooting today, and today I've been joined with
Mariah, which this is our podcast.
Yes, this is our podcast, and so it's called M&M Discussions. Well, not M&M Discussions, but we haven't figured out the name yet. But in today's topic, we are going to be talking about money. So we're going to be covering even though we might seem a little young, to be speaking on this topic, our voice really does matter. So we are going to be talking about taxes/money. So we're going to be covering the questions as in, why is there money? Why do we have to pay stuff? Why can't tampons and pads be free for girls? And we're going to just get right into it at this point. Okay, so let's start it off with Maya. And as you can tell, we're in...
I feel like, yes, tampons and pads should be free. Yes, I'm not saying that they shouldn't. So, that's my opinion.
Yes, and you cannot hear very well because we are on Zoom because we are practicing social distancing. So, yes.
Yes, so we'll see each other next week.
Yeah.
Since we've been social distancing.
I know. Okay, we don't talk about it on this podcast. But anyways, that'll probably be on our next discussion. But let's keep this one going. So for her, she said, yes, tampons should be free. I agree with that very much because we're ladies. Ladies have to have it. Boys just don't understand that, but we have to have it. If we don't, we are just going to be sitting with a bloody underwear. So... And sometimes that could cause an infection, which could lead to an STD, which could lead to a infection.
It could not lead to that, but it can lead to maybe cause of losing your uterus.
Yes.
Losing your...
Yes, and it could get an infection, and that could lead to some insurance. And, your girls do not have insurance at this point. Since some girls start very young and they do not know how to handle that, especially if you're starting very young, you really do not know how to handle that. And around 2000, maybe 16, 17, around there were some protests which occurred, and ladies were like, tampons should be free. No one paid attention to that. No one paid attention to that, the Black Lives Matter community. So I just want Maya to speak on that real fast.
I believe that they should be free, but that I just believe that yes, they should be free, and that we have.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. I think she lagged real fast. Hold on. I think she's a lag. Let me type it in chat. Maya, talk.
Hello?
Alright, I did not hear anything you said. You just completely lagged out for 30
Okay, so I should be free because if you men want kids, how are you gonna have kids if we have an infection in our UU if the stuff is not free? Some of us can't even afford it.
Yes, and if you can't, let's say you're getting unemployment money, right? You're using that to pay your electricity bills, get some food for yourself, get some clothes for yourself. And ladies, and on the plus side, you also need to pay tampons and pads. So that's just a little harder for the girls on the side of living by yourself. So, and plus, once you have your own home, you're not gonna be able to get extra money when, you're not gonna be able to have some money for yourself to buy yourself some nice things. No, you're gonna be using that money to pay some damn pads and tampons. So, I think that there should be tampons and pads for free, but I feel like people might not want that because maybe some people will abuse the law that it should be free. And so, sorry for that brief little takeover fast. I feel people would abuse it, right? And I feel like there should be a max. Maybe you could come in, like, once you are the age, once you get your period, maybe the doctors could give you a little note, a little, like, certified thing that you have got your period, and people cannot lie about that. So once you got that little certificate thing, right, when you go to the doctor, then you say, yes, I got.
Or even how with COVID-19, how you had to get a certain amount of waters, you should be able to get a certain amount of pads and stuff like that.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking, Maya. And so, yeah, that's literally exactly what I was thinking. Like, like in the early on, how there was max for waters and laundry detergents and stuff. I totally believe that there should be the same thing for pads and tampons. So let's go on to the next question. Why is there even money? Would you like to start us off on that?
What?
Why
I cannot hear you, sorry. Why is there what?
Money. Why can't people just have a happy life?
There is money to pay your electricity bills, to pay your
No, but
fines.
what if those things are free? You know what I'm saying?
Well, in this world, would have no electricity, no tax, there would be no stoplights and stuff like that.
There would still be some stoplights and electricity, but people just didn't have to pay for it. Like, people would still work hard, do their stuff, do the electricity, have that thing up in the space for your internet. People would still have that, but I mean, those hard-working people would, not get paid a lot. I mean, I just think...
I feel like if you're still rich, like Kylie Jenner, then you should be paying our electricity bills. Point blank, period.
Yeah, okay. I don't really agree with that one, but let's just say I do. But yes, I think that maybe some more people should be, talking about this situation. But also I think that there should be money is because I think that if people just don't have money and everything is for free, people would also abuse that power and buy whatever they want.
Take advantage.
Yeah, take advantage of that law. And that would not be good for business, not be good for people. And those people that are still working, or even if people are a little bit too rich and no one would have to be working. I mean, who would work the electricity? Who would work like... Hey guys, sorry, unfortunately I did lose that clip of us talking, but it's okay because on Wednesday we're gonna post another podcast, so make sure to stay tuned for that, and please just like and subscribe because it really helps our channel out. And just if you have any comments, just type them down below in the description. Bye.